ask you a
story.
real quick question?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. So that made me think I have a folder, right, that I keep where with folks that I had great conversations, really
Hmm.
good combos, but they just really are not selling an estate. So they are really keeping it in the family. But realistically, I know like I listed one now, they kept it in the family for 2 years, and I just listed another one where apparently the nephew cannot afford living there anymore.
Hmm.
So I followed up and now we listed it. So the ones that had good convo, but they are keeping it at that moment or for a year, let's say, what, how would I put it? What would be your strategy, I guess, right? To kind of not sound like a salesy, hey, are you ready? Or anything's changed approach, then just, I can't stand that the old fashioned kind of
Hmm.
checking in on you
Yeah.
way. What would
Yeah.
be your recommendation?
So if it's a call or marketing, what are we referring?
A phone call.
Phone
And
call.
really, if you would recommend to market them in any way, but not probate,
Yep.
or what, should it be a regular marketing material like anybody else, like any other
Yeah.
seller?
Regular marketing material. Let's talk about the phone call first. So phone call. Oksana, hey, Bruce Hill, how's it going?
Oh, hi, Oksana. How you been?
Well, I'm not Oksana, I'm Bruce, but hey, that's
I'm
good.
sorry, Bruce. How
Yeah.
you been?
So, hey, good, good. Oksana, listen, I never want to pretend like you remember me. You remember talking to me like 6 or 7 months ago?
Yes, you sent me a
Okay.
card.
Okay, perfect. Listen, I didn't need anything. I was thinking about you. I hope everything's good. I wanted to see if there was anything on earth that I might be able to do for you.
Nothing I can think of now,
No?
really.
Okay, totally fine. I know that's a really weird question. The main thing that I like to do is be kind of the go-to for people when they have really any need, even if it's not something that I help with. I know a lot of service providers and car mechanics and restaurant owners and anything. If you ever need anything at all, even if it's not something I do, you need a connection, call me. I probably have someone for you.
Thank you.
Yeah. Oksana, I hope things are good. And honestly, I'm abbreviating this. Some calls will go like this. Sometimes there's just a decent conversation.
How about the
Um,
one that's out of state?
so out of state.
Because this
Uh,
one that I listed, she was out of state. So it was like
yeah.
kind of
Hey, um, Oksana, hey, given I gave you a call. We talked 5 or 6 months ago. I don't know if you remember. Yeah. Oksana, I was calling about the house over there. Last time we talked, you guys were all situated. I think your brother was going to move in, or you were going to keep it as a rental. How's everything going with that?
well, he's still staying there, but I don't know. As of now,
Yeah. He's pretty content, or are things a little bumpy?
he's saying he's good. I mean,
Okay,
we seems
good.
to be okay.
Okay. Well, no pressure, no rush. I just like to check in because sometimes things change. If anything ever comes up, I think you have my information. If you don't, I'll send you a little packet with some resources in it. If anything ever changes, I want you to call me. Is that still okay?
I appreciate it.
Yeah.
And okay. So
Okay.
then while between the first convo and this one, I just keep on marketing the material.
Yeah, so I like to market with things that are slightly more valuable than a postcard. The first couple of times. So over time, I don't want to keep spending $20 on a package or something like that. But in the first few things that I send out, I like it to be a little bit valuable. So inside of that, it might be a CMA. It'll have a letter, might have a checklist or a brochure, it might have an actual offer. I just try to ask myself what are some valuable things that I can add to this thing that I'm trying. I've got a short amount of time to be as memorable and credible as possible. What's my competition sending? And I can tell you guys, your competition is typically sending a postcard, one, or a letter, just one. They don't normally do multiple. of those things. So I want with the first piece or two that I send to make a splash and to be extremely memorable. And then after that, everything that I send can just be that little brand booster, like the occasional postcard, the occasional handwritten note, the occasional letter. Doesn't need to be overly aggressive from a scheduling standpoint because I already figured out there's probably not a great quick real estate deal here. But I do want to stay in touch with a little bit of that. And then bottom line is you have to have an email drip campaign. Have to. All this other stuff costs money. An email drip campaign is basically free with the exception of your platform. Um, so Bill Gross, who was on here, I'm not sure if he still is. I don't see Bill right now. Anyone that's on his email list, you guys see great drip campaign ideas that he sends out. So I think that that's one of the things that we need to build into our business early. So at first, if you don't have anything, I would have that power package that's like a marketing package. And then I would write a couple of templated letters, just sort of brand booster reminder. Hey, it's been a while since we talked. I wanted to see if everything was okay. Just that letter to one or two postcards. Nothing overly complex because remember they said no sale. So they're a no-go. Um, but we want to do that. We also want to have something minimal monthly that goes in their email box, preferably that provides value and isn't begging for a sale every time. So preferably it needs to provide some sort of real estate or probate or estate value. Okay,
I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
awesome. Thanks for the questions.